Hi to all the stage 4 people that are on. Sorry you're in this group, but I'm happy you're watching and commenting. I really appreciate it. Yes, I'm still live. Thank you. Um, I'm sure some people were like, that's really weird. No, it's not. This this situation, the thing that's kind of crazy is um, you tend to kind of get in these organizations and groups and people are really active, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, have you heard from, so and so? And as far as you knew, everything was fine with so and so. For example, I'm in a monthly call that we had Wednesday night. We have it the first Wednesday of the month. And anyway, we lost a girl on the call, and all of us, so we ended up kind of getting back together, and all of us were just saying, I didn't even know anything was going on. Like other things can happen, I guess. So yes, I'm still alive. I'm doing good. Still doing Halaven. Still doing Xgeva. Yeah, I guess that's really it. So I had chemo yesterday. I had to have my Xgeva shot. I don't know why. I get really sluggish, really achy, kind of that flu achy. I get neuropathy when I get Xgeva, which just means that your extremities, my hands, and then from my knee down, I lose feeling for like a week. And not complete loss of feeling, but it just is almost like, it's not pins and needles, but it's kind of like that, where I can like push on my hands and nothing hurts. Same with my legs. And so anyway, it's kind of bizarre, but I am still doing really good. We've had 3 weird side effects, I guess, come up in the last little bit since my last update. One is I lost my pinky toenail. I will say that my sweet little Corbin has been stepping on my foot, so that's not helped. But this one, look at how Jason makes fun of my little sausage toes. I lost the entire thing. Nail bed, cuticle, the skin underneath, which is pretty common. I do keep my nails painted. Thank you, Dee Dee. She does a good job. We had a little Pinterest thing this week for spring. I thought it was cute. And secondly, I lost a chunk of my tooth / filling. I've probably had 3 or 4 fillings in this one tooth. And I do chew gobstoppers, but for once I was actually having a healthy snack of an apple. Broke my tooth. So my sweet friend, Dr. Sam Archibald, polished it because we decided it would probably be better, since I wasn't having any pain, to just polish it and make do, so that we weren't injecting Novocaine in my jaw, causing, like filing it down. I'm trying to keep them all, because Xgeva, one of the side effects is that you can have necrosis of the jaw, which I think I've mentioned this before. Your jaw literally falls off, because why wouldn't it? But I decided I didn't know if putting Novocaine in if that would be a good idea. So we're leaving it as is for a while. And then blood pressure, heart rate. For some reason, my blood pressure has been really low, like mid 90s over 60. And then my heart rate's been really high. So Minnie Mouse will tell me what time it is. So I've been checking my little heart rate on my watch. And granted, I have the second version of the iWatch, I think. But either way, it's like 98 right now. I'm sitting. I'm not even doing anything. But I've been hovering around the hundreds. And then it got up to like 149 the other day. So I took a picture of it because I was like, my doctor's not going to believe it. So like right now it's at 100. I mean, I feel like for 100 you should be moving or something. But we're watching that. Oh, and then I did forget. Okay, so you can't see it, but you've probably seen it before. See that little tiny spot? Skin cancer, which is fine. Like, it's the least problematic kind. That was pretty, sorry. So it's fine. I go to the dermatologist tomorrow, but I may have a bigger zit on my face. So that's kind of what's been going on. One thing I've wanted to do with this is talk cancer stuff, but then also talk other stuff that I'm doing and that's going on, just because, why not? So one of the things I'm doing, which is still breast cancer related, is I have signed up, and I didn't really mention anything until now because I kind of wanted to just make sure my doctor was fine with it. And so I have signed up for the Komen 3-day. If you don't know about it, it is put on by Komen. They are the largest breast cancer organization out there. They do a lot with stage 4. So one thing that they do is the regular race for the cures that most people are aware of. It's the 5K, or there's a 1 mile family walk, or at least they did in Omaha. But they also do a 60-mile walk. I've done it before. So doing it again. But they do 7 in the US. I'm going to do the New England walk, which is actually Boston. And that's the only one I've done before. First time I did it was 2006. And I did it with my sweet Marianne in Rhode Island that I met from doing the walk. So I met her. We ended up tenting together. And that was in the summer of 2006. I was diagnosed May of 2007, and then Marianne was diagnosed November of 2007. So we've always kind of joked that there was cooties in our tent. Really coincidental, very odd. Then we decided we would walk again in 2009. Is that right, Marianne? Because I think it's been 10 years. Or no, maybe it was 11. No, I had Declan in 11. I think it was 2009. And I just remember, so we both had been off chemo for at least a year. And as we were walking, I remember being delirious at the end, because I just remember thinking, like, the little kids were like, oh, it's just down the street. That's where camp is. And Marianne and I are looking at each other like, I feel like I've walked another mile. Where's camp? Like, we're losing our minds. We finally made it. But this time is going to be a little bit different because I will be going through treatment. Knock on wood, or velvet couch. I will still be on the same treatment because I'm going to say easy on me. Like, I feel like I get a little tired, but that's about it. Like, I'll take it. This is not that bad. And I lost my hair at the beginning. It's grown back. I'll take it. But, so the Komen Walk is Labor Day weekend in Boston. 60 miles over 3 days. So it's roughly 20 miles a day, 20 miles Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some of the time it's 19, 21, but at the end of the day, you do 60 miles of walking in the heat, but it's at sea level. So that should help me. Being in Denver, I should get a little bit of an advantage going east and being on the sea level, but it'll be really fun. I'll see Marianne, who's going to be in my group. If anybody on here happens to be doing it, let me know. I did start a team, but I would just love to find out if there's any other 3-dayers out there. My doctor kind of laughed at me when I said I wanted to do it this week. He's like, I mean, you want it on purpose? And I was like, yeah. And he kind of was like, all right. He's more of a social butterfly, not a worker outer, I think. But I love him. So anyway, I will share some stories. I'm going to try to videotape as we're walking or do a video. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to take my phone out during the walk because I think that's a no-no. But we'll have pit stops. We'll have breaks. There's something about the atmosphere that's amazing and that I can't even describe. But maybe the cameras can pick it up. I'll do my best. The only thing that's different is in the past, I know most people are going to be shocked about this, but I camped out. Now they're doing them in a hotel. And at the beginning, I was a little sad because I thought, oh, I kind of want to camp out. And then I thought, you had cancer in 9 vertebrae, both hips, a femur. Why would you think walking 20 miles and then you want to sleep outside? No. So these are the mental conversations we have. But I'm going to take videos of that. I will include the link in case anybody feels like donating. Let me say this. I think some people have an issue with every organization has goods and bads. But let me say this. Komen does a ton of advocacy work that you guys all know who Komen is because of how much they've done for the community. Because of their size, they have a really large voice. And one thing that's great is to be able to use that voice for good. And for those of us that, can't get the pull that a large organization like Komen can get, like I can give you my feedback on being stage 4. I mean, I don't know that much is going to change, but Komen can definitely make some changes. We've seen, even just in the last week, I've seen 2 new drugs come out, discussions about immunotherapy. So I feel like I may not agree with everything Komen does, but they do one thing really great: advocacy and support. So I'm going to team up with them again, do the walk. I have to raise $2,300. Hi, Frank. And then we walk in September. So I'm going to be training. I'll take you on training walks. He's not getting enough attention. Say hi, Pumpkin. Okay. Ooh. He's about 80 pounds of love. I know. Anyway, Komen walk. I'll keep you posted. And then I'm going to start kind of introducing other things. But I'm going to do a video in the next couple days about advocacy and talk about that because I think that's one area that hurt me and something that I think people talk about all the time. Frankie, can you say bye? So we'll talk next time. Maybe with Gracie, maybe with Frankie. Frankie, say bye. You never wanted to see a bulldog that close, did you? He's got a face only his mommy could love. Say hi. Okay. Love you.